from Magnolia Park, Lake Apopka in Apopka, Florida, I believe. Oh, I hear the kingfisher. We're going to continue my big year Florida edition. I think I'll only be here for one day doing birding at least. Let's go. As we watch this bird try to get some food, I don't really know the Florida bird, so I think that might be a gallinule. I'm not sure anyway. I'll have to look all these up. But yeah, this is Magnolia Park. I'm going to continue my big year. I'm down in Florida visiting a friend, and he's at work, so I took this time to come over here to Lake Apopka. Seen a bunch of birds already. It looks like there's an anhinga over there. Boat-tailed grackles. I'll have to see what that is. Whatever those birds are, I hear the kingfisher. Looks like this will be a good spot. We're going to hit some other spots here too. There goes some sort of gull. Sorry, first time here. It looks like a really nice park. But yeah, I've got the Canon 100 to 400, so we're going to check that out. I brought that because it's a light setup and does pretty good. We'll do video. So the video that you see here is going to come from that Canon 100 to 400. All the photos will come from that Canon 100 to 400. Got the Osmo Pocket 3 recording me with the mic underneath my hoodie here. So we're going to see what the day brings us. It's probably about 8:30, so I'm planning on being out probably most of the day. We'll see how that goes, and we'll check in when we have some more action. And do it at least for the boat ramp, Magnolia Park. Just met Bill and Courtney, really nice couple that were out here birding too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head over. They gave me a tip to go across to the park where there might be, I'm looking for the pileated, there might be some other songbirds over there. So I'm just gonna go directly across the street to the park, and then I'm gonna find the next spot over somewhere on Lake Apopka, and we'll check in when something happens. Okay, I finished up at the park across the street, saw peacocks. I'll show you some shots of peacocks. One of them was drinking from the water at the campground. I hope it wasn't the dump part of the water, but in this little spot, oh, there goes a red-shouldered hawk. So this eBird brought me to the spot. There's no parking officially, there's just a trail that I found. And I can see a bunch of red-winged blackbirds. You can probably hear the birds all around me. This looks like a place that not very many people visit, but there is a trail ahead here. This is part of Apopka Lake, I think. Yeah, Lake Apopka Loop Trail. So it looks like you can do a half-mile trail here. Hear those red-winged blackbirds for sure. Sounds like some grackles. But yeah, I guess hopefully nobody hits my car that's parked on the side. Oh, I don't know what that was. Northern Flicker maybe? I'm gonna check that out. Hold on a second. Okay, so those aren't red-winged blackbirds, those are boat-tailed grackles. Evidently, I'm gonna start my list, but I'm pretty sure, you won't be able to see it for sure, but I'm pretty sure there are 2 Northern Flickers over there. I got a shot of that. The sun finally came out. I do see some egrets over there. I can hear pileated woodpecker as well. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop doing this video and make this loop. Looks like a pretty cool spot. See what we can see over here, and then we'll check in when something interesting happens. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I got a picture of it, but I'll insert the picture. Over there, kind of in the center of the screen, pretty good sized American gator. I met another gentleman on this trail in the loop. Told me another spot I might be able to go. Oh, I see an osprey over there. But yeah, I've seen a white-eyed vireo. Pretty cool. I haven't seen one of those in a while. American coots, which I've seen before, but not in a while. So I'm pretty sure that's a new one to the list. White-eyed vireo should be a new one. The gallinule that we saw earlier. Bunch of new birds to the list, a bunch of lifers. I'm sure there'll be more as we walk along this trail. Check in if anything exciting happens. Hopefully that gator doesn't eat me. Check back in from Lake Apopka when something else happens. Alright, that's gonna do it from Lake Apopka Trail. I went, I don't know, maybe a mile in, saw little blue heron, a bunch of anhingas, great blue herons, some palm warblers. Pretty cool spot. But we're gonna head, I'm not sure where we're going next. I'm gonna go into the car. Oh, can hear the red-shouldered hawk. go into the car and try to figure out what the next spot is, but there's plenty of spots on eBird around Lake Apopka. So I'm going to try to find one with some ducks. Let's see what we can find, some maybe whistling ducks or something. So we'll check in wherever the next spot is. All right, so we're in Winter Haven, Florida now at Newton Park. I've never seen so many grackles in my life. You can hear them, I'm sure, crows. Saw an egret coming in, ospreys flying overhead. There have been ducks reported here. I don't know, they must be far out, but I'm going to walk out onto the pier. Well, there is a pier out there. And I did see a coot coming in as well. American coot. Looks like a nice little park. You can hear the grackles sounding off. So I'm going to walk out to the end of the pier. See some birds under the pier. See what we can see here. And I might do one more spot. We'll see. See how this one works out. But we'll check in when something exciting happens. Well, hopefully if something exciting happens. Oh, that wind is picking up. I think I'm done here at Newton Park. Saw some things. Nothing terribly exciting. I did see an anhinga that had a mask, a human mask that we wear on its beak, and it's going to die if that thing doesn't come off. Hopefully they can get it off, or another bird can get it off. But I saw a bunch of anhinga. You can hear the crows, grackles, great blue heron, snow egrets, I believe, great egrets. But yeah, I don't think I saw any ducks. I did see something far off. I don't know if they were ducks or not, but I'll have to wait till we get back into the studio to see that. This might be the last segment. I'm not sure. If so, we'll send you over to Studio Phil, who's back in North Carolina. We'll see what we got on this trip, see how many lifers we got, and see how many birds we got to add to the trip. If not, I'll check in the next spot. We'll see. But either way, see you in a few. All right, we are in the city of Oakland, Florida. And we're at the Oakland Wildlife Preserve. Never been here before, never been to any of the spots that I've shown you here today. Looks like a nice boardwalk. I'm assuming there's water. It's on Lake Apopka, but I'm gonna check it out, see what birds are here. Quite a few cars in the parking lot. It's a nice boardwalk, and I'll check in once we see something. There's movement all around me, but we'll check in once we see something, and then we might head to another spot. We'll see. We'll check in a few. Well, that's going to do it for the Oakland Wildlife Center. Nice walk, probably about 1.5 miles round trip, so 3/4 of a mile out to the lake. Not really a lot going on with birds, but still nice. Nice little walk here at the Oakland Nature Preserve, I think it's called. But that's definitely going to wrap it up for today. I'm getting a little tired. Probably walked about 5 miles today. Going to go see my buddy at Walt Disney World, have some lunch, and we'll send it over to North Carolina. Phil, this R7 with 100-400 did pretty well. Sometimes the focus struggles, especially with this 1-400 lens. Not necessarily the best lens, but did a good job. So the video that you saw and the photos all came from this R7 with the 100-400 lens on there. So I'll send you back to Studio Phil, who is in North Carolina.
All right, added a great egret here. You can see the count, number 101, not a great shot. This red-bellied woodpecker, there were a couple of them. I just wanted to show this. It's not new to the list. Here is a fish crow, which is new to the list, so you see that bird count jump. This is one of the coots that I saw coming in. Beautiful bird. Had a cattle egret on my car. If you look carefully, it's the top of the car there when I was coming out. If you like these types of videos, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Get out there and have your photo gear fun, and I will talk at you again in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.